Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashimi Hawashai Bashimmer Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. News in the gospel, broad lifting up the standard of Yahweh Bashimi Hawashai, whatever it may be. It's Akim Mahaloya coming back with another lesson. Lord's will it be edifying. This was in a group meet, and a brother had posted. It says, to rule the hood as a thought, you must collect the infinity weaves. Like, have you ever heard of the infinity stones, the different colors? But yeah, this is the product of our women. This is what they become. Compared to this picture here, it says 3 women in Marshall, Texas in 1899, which appeared to be modest, fully clothed, fully dressed, fully furnished, versus these hood rats here. Now, when you pay attention to this picture, this is the modern day black woman for the most part. Okay. A lot of our women have taken on this perception as being hood whores or hood thoughts or hood prizes, dancers, twerkers, fucking what you call them, strippers. Our women glorify being strippers and dancers and harlots before, being glorified wives, man. Okay. And this is what our society, or what this society has amounted to, because this is all you see. Like, if you go to Walmart, any store, you go to the malls, you go to fucking work, you see this. And these bitches, man, they look like they stink, I could say, hey, between 18 and 21, 22, maybe 17. And these young chicks, man, they out here playing the field. Why? Because for one thing, their fathers wasn't there. And their mothers, their mothers, like the scriptures say, so shall the mother be. It says, so is the mother, so shall the daughter be. So 9 times out of 10, the daughter grows up to be, if not a carbon copy, then a similar copy of her mother. Okay, because I guarantee you, whoever these women are, if you look them up on whatever platform they're on, and you look up their family tree or their family history, you're going to see them circumventing themselves around the same type of people that behave in this type of bohemic behavior, man. Because this is sad, man. Okay, they think this shit is cute, but this is not cute. Okay, because, hey, these women, they look apparently young enough, still in their early 20s or teens, but these could have been somebody's wives, okay, before they were all ran out and tarnished, slutted out, doped out, sexed out, whatever you want to call it. Now they're destroyed. Now they're going to be set for nuclear fire, right? Because, hey, we got this war going on in Ukraine, which they're talking about. That's going to raise prices, and also war leads to famine and pestilence, man. Okay, and sooner or later, America is pretty much, it's already a third world country, but you're going to start seeing that this country is really a third world. You're going to start seeing this country for what it is, because once society shuts down, once the lights are cut off, once the commodities and the resources are depleted, then you're going to start to see that what America for what it is. And these women, they're not going to be able to buy their weaves. They're not going to be able to buy their hair. They're not going to be able to buy them long ass nails. Okay, they're not going to be able to buy these tight pants. They're not going to be able to twerk. They're not going to be on the social media sites acting all barbaric, etc. That shit going to be shut the hell down here in Babylon the Great, man. Okay, that's why this war in Ukraine is a start to possibly all hell breaking loose, Lord's willing, in the near future, because now those Ukrainian citizens are now becoming refugees in Poland, so to speak, because basically Poland had to open up the borders for the Ukrainians because they needed to escape, man. Okay, and this guy Biden is talking about putting more sanctions on this guy Putin, but hey, the Russians don't look like they're slowing down anytime soon. All right, so hey, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because look at this, man. Look at this picture. These women need to be destroyed, because this is a cancer. This is something that our sons and our daughters are learning to emulate. All right, when your son gets older, he's gonna find a fucking strawberry hearted like this, and that's gonna be his queen. That's gonna basically be his badge of honor, like the scriptures say that the glory of the man is the woman. This ain't no fucking glory, man. Okay, this is stupidity, this is harlotry, and this is basically whoredom, and it's stupid, because the scriptures say, envy not the oppressor, nor desire none of his ways, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so anyway, look at, let's get a couple of precepts. I didn't want to take too long, man. I'm actually exhausted. That's probably why I was stumbling all over the in transit. Like I didn't know what I was trying to say, but you know what? It's all through the spirit, man. That's how you know the clock is winding down. We got to get out of here, man, because, hey, man, Lord got to come getting us, man. We getting wore out. Sincerely, man, we getting wore out, man. You know, but we got to keep our strength in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We got to keep pushing. All right. So this picture, now take a look at this. This is somewhat, I guess this is modest. Yeah, this is modest. Okay, even though they probably wasn't in a modest spirit, because during the 1800s, 1900s, I mean, you know, black women, since we got out of slavery, the black woman has always been rebellious to the so-called black man. But nonetheless, she was more in order in this time. Okay, she didn't have a problem with cooking and cleaning and, you know, tailoring your food. I mean, your suits and ties. She didn't have a problem with doing that in this day and age because she knew that her man still had the utmost authority over her. Okay, she'd rather take the repercussions from her man before she runs to a so-called white man. All right, but anyway, let's get the precept here. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, and I'm gonna start at verses 56. It said, "The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set her sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of our bosom, and towards our son, and towards our daughter." All right. Now, if you look at these women, and if they have children, which I won't be surprised, because like I said, the youngest chick in this picture, and I'm just guessing, she can be 17 years old. Okay. She could be 18 years old. Who knows? But I guarantee you, one of these thoughts got a fucking son or a daughter, probably a son. One of them got kids. I'm guarantee you one of these women, if not all, at least two of them have children. Okay, that they can barely take care of, because these type of women right here, they want hood niggas. They want little Dirk type, or little what's this nigga's name, Lil Uzi Vert. You know what I'm saying? New age jerk boy. They want Tigger type. What's this other clown? Travis Scott type niggas. These type of women, they like that type of buffoonery. You know, Murder Mook, whatever the hell these guys' names are. You know what I'm saying? YMF Melly. You know, Savage. 21 set. They want niggas like that. But regardless of that, they hate men as well. Okay? And these women are young. They supposed to be trained up in the right way. That's why the scriptures say the older women teach the younger women to marry and to love their husbands. But these women, they can't be a wife to a man because they're already destroyed by social media, by American perception, okay, by dealing with these different men, you know, watching these TV shows, reality shows, basketball wives. These little girls right here are totally destroyed. They can never be a man's wife. And in Jacob's Trouble, you're going to see that a lot of women like this, they're going to be the ones that stumped out in the middle of the streets, man. All right, so let's get some words real quick. And Lord's will I make this soon, make this quick. It says tender. Okay. Goes into tender, soft, delicate, weak. Okay, you ask these women, are they weak? They gonna say, nah, I ain't weak. I wish a nigga would run up on me. But if you look at these women, these are tender and delicate women, man. Look at them. Look how they can. Look how they adorn themselves, man. Now I'm not saying this is biblical status, but this is a lot better. Okay, women, she wasn't showing anything. You can tell that they wasn't showing anything. They covered up. Their heads are covered. They got their hats on. They ain't got their feet out. They ain't got their cleavage showing. All right. Their secret parts are not being shown, etc. It says tender, soft, delicate, weak. Tender, delicate, weak of heart, timid, soft, of words. Okay. These women are loud and boisterous now. They're clamorous. Gentle words. Okay. Our women ain't like behaving like that now, man. They totally the opposite. Okay. Going down into the word. That's delicate. I did tender. Okay. And it says here dainty, delicate. Okay, so what is something dainty? You can look that up. It says delicate, tasty, neat, refined, tasteful, fine, elegant, exquisite, graceful, petite, slight, slim, trim, pretty. They were pretty, man. Dinky, tasty, delicious, choice, palatable, luscious, mouth-watering, detectable, toothsome, succulent. Okay. And that's pretty much what we're going to get back in the kingdom. Okay. So these women of this particular picture fit more of that category than these beasts right here. Okay. These women, and I'll be honest with you, they wouldn't be half bad looking if they didn't have that bullshit in their head and they wore their natural hair and took all the makeup off and eyeshadow, they're already applying the feel. Like a brother said, man, next generation gonna be straight hoes, man. The daughter's gonna be straight thoughts. The eyeshadow, you know, like the shorty in the red right here. Like, look at the red hair on her, man. Okay, if they all went natural and took off the eyelashes and the makeup and all that other bullshit, they wouldn't be half bad looking women. The tongue and shit, I forgot what that goes back to. But Nicki Minaj embodied that spirit. I don't know if it was one of the Indian goddesses. I forgot the name of the deity that the dog represents, a fucking dog. But basically, man, that's what our women are equating themselves to. Fucking dog. Delicate. Okay, and then we could look up the word delicate. And a lot of these women gonna die, man, in the raid. When this shit really go down and this war be brought to your front steps, and when America is invaded by these foreign troops, these troops gonna have a day with them fucking women, man. Okay? Fine, subtle, very fine. Texture, structure, intricate worksman of quality. Okay? Subtle and subdued. Okay? Fragile. Okay? We want soft women. We don't want these hard-ass women, man. The hell? That's not sexy. You know? That's why the best thing for you women is Jacob's Trouble. Like I did the In Transit. The best thing for these fucking strawberry heartless are Jacob's Trouble, man. All right. Tender and delicate. For delicateness, tenderness. Same thing here. Tenderness of a woman. Delicacy. Softness. Tenderness. Of delicate natured woman. Okay. You don't want a woman that's all fucking all over the place. This is clearly not what I was looking for. But okay. You know. But anyway, that's enough of that. More precepts. So anyway, this is the book of Sirach 26, and I'm going to start at verses 8. It says, a drunken woman and a gathered bride caused great anger, and she would not cover her own shame. And that's why you can read about women like that. Marquisha, 16 years old, was out at a slumber party. 3 o'clock in the morning. She was never heard from. It's been 2 weeks later, and they found that body in a ravine or something like that. That's the result of this, man. Guy and broad, because they have no guidance, man. They have nobody that's telling them, and when somebody tells them, they get an attitude, man. Like, I remember I was at Walmart, and I asked this little fucking bullet head broad, because you know how, like, when people do stocking and stuff like that, sometimes they take the old product and they dispose of it, but it still look good. So I just asked the bitch a question. I said, hey, excuse me, what are you going to do with that? She looked at me like, what? I kind of looked at her for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I had to catch myself. But back in my mind, I'm like, I will backhand your ass over this car. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to like that? Like, bitch, I'm a fucking man. Check your spirit. I didn't say that, but that's the look I gave her. And she kind of looked like, oh, shit. This dude, let me chill. This dude may, you know, he looked like he may take it there with me type. You know what I'm saying? I just looked at her and I was like, man, I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, your attitude ain't even called for. I wasn't trying to talk to you. I was going to ask you what you was going to do with the food, you know, in case I can get it at a discounted price, you know? And that's just what it was. But, you know, she follows along the category of these type women, you know? And a lot of these women, they being misguided by their parents. Their mothers wasn't anything, so therefore they tell their daughters to behave like that. Because a lot of these mothers, man, they trying to outwit their daughters. Okay, you got to be careful when you got a mother that try to cling into her daughter all the time. You got to watch that. It's not really good. It's not healthy. It says, "In a whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and in her eyelids." All right, they haughty as hell. They proud. This dark skinned one, she's proud as hell. All of them are proud. Okay, they haughty as hell. And look at the eyelashes. Okay, they're whores. All that bubblegum hair, man. That's not even cause for. That shit is stupid. And I hate that. I hate that with a passion. All right. And it says, and if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And this is where liberty and women's live, gotten you women, man. This is exactly where it's gotten you. And it's gotten you in a world of hurt with your how about you out with shy. Because like I said, man, we're finna start feeling the pain. You finna start feeling the crunch. Once these prices go up due to this war, once inflation starts to really kick in, once the foods and shit stop coming into the stores, once the trucking stops, because, hey, you still got that, what do you call that shit they was doing in Canada? It was something they was doing in Canada, that convoy. Even here in America, they were talking about doing more convoys, okay? They wasn't going to transport food into these stores because of the mandates, you see? So regardless, man, America's on his way out, and the Lord is setting this place up, and he's setting a lot of you women up. All right. And it says, watch over the impotent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Now you go through their phone, they probably got 30, 40 niggas apiece, man. You know, a nigga for the hair, a nigga for the nails, a nigga to bang it out, you know, a nigga to take it to work, you know, nigga to buy Jordans, all that fucking bullshit, man. All right. And it says here, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found the fountain, and drink of every water near her. And by every head she will sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Right, man. Meaning she's going to be a straight whore. Okay. She's going to be dealing with all these men on GP. You know, matter of fact, scriptures say keep her in shamely, man. Let me get that in, I think it's 2 Timothy 2. No. Slovakia. Second Timothy 1. No, this is 1 Timothy 1. And I'm going to start at verses. This is a good one, too. That's good work. Nah, I think the one I'm looking for is Peter. Not husbands, husbands. Yep, Titus 2 and 4. This is the book of Titus 2, and I'm going to start at verses 1. It says, but speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. Okay, sound doctrine. Not these bug outs, man, that's coming among Israel. You like this guy Zabak, man. I don't know what the hell is wrong with that guy, but hey, there's been a lot of bug outs in Israel. It says that the aged man may be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith and charity and patience. And the aged woman also likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, but teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober and to love their husbands and to love their children. Okay, that's the role of you women. Okay, to love your husbands and to love your children, to be discreet, chaste. Okay, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemy. So if you disobey your husband, technically you blaspheme the word of the Most High, and there's no forgiveness of blasphemy, man. Okay, so if we look up that word real quick, discreet, right? So let's look up the word discreet. I'm gonna do a word search real quick, get right to it. Discreet. All right, it appears in the King James Bible 3 times. So discreet in the Greek will be right. Let me get a word. Let me see what it means.
Strong's G 4998. Sophron. Sophron.
All right. And it goes into of a sound mind, sane in one's senses, curbing one's desires and impulses, self-controlled and temperate. Okay. Controlling your flesh, man. Okay. Putting your flesh under subjection. You might want to go to the girls' night out at the new barbecue picnic. You got all, you can't go to that shit, man. You may want to go to Vegas or whatever. Hey, nah, you can't go. Discreet, man. Like the scriptures say, the churlishness of a man is more righteous or more better than a courteous woman, man. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, like these women right here, they probably had thousands of rods in them. But let's read what will happen in the days that's coming, all right, to these women, mainly of that caliber. All right? This is the book of Isaiah 3, and I'm going to start at verses 16. It says here, moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and one-tie eyes, walking in mincy as they go and making a tinkling with their feet, are switching, neck bobbing, okay, mincing, switching, you know, like it's no tomorrow, tinkling with their feet, it's them flip-flops, it's them high heels, all right. It says, therefore the Lord will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord would discover their secret parts. This is why they wear that shit. Now, they probably do got a decent length of hair, but they so insecure to the point they will rather destroy their natural hair because they want to wear this bullshit, man. They will literally destroy the natural cause of their hair just to wear this fucking bullshit. All right, and they cool with it. You tell them where you're not. It's too much. I don't like my hair. And they'll cut it off. All right, and this is their secret parts. Look at their cleavage. These, like I said, these little girls can't be no more than 19, man. That's their secret parts. Now look at this picture. You don't see any secret parts. You don't see any secret parts here. You just see pretty much head wraps or hats, whatever you want to call them, feather hats. And you see their dresses, man. Okay? And they're down to the foot. But their secret parts are being discovered. And it says here, in a day the Lord would take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calls and their round tires like the moon. That ass, okay? Like a lot of you women pride yourselves in being thick bitches. You know, like this chick Megan Thee Stallion. You know, you pride yourselves in your body. Like the scriptures say, beauty is vain, but she that fear the Lord should be praised, man. All right? You take beauty and pleasure, or pleasure in the way that your ass bouncing. That the fact you can twerk, you in a club and your ass is twerking all these different men with your funky ass in the air. Like somebody wants to see that shit. That's a fucking disgrace, man. Excuse my French. But it says here, making a tingler with their feet. Therefore the Lord would smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord would discover their secret parts. And in that day the Lord would take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calls and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers and the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings and the rings and the nose jewels, which is your nose rings, and the changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and the wimples and the crispy pins and the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. The Lord's going to basically smite your wardrobe. All the shit you put your pride and your love in. The Most High is going to take the Louis Vuitton purses. He's going to take the Gucci purses. He's going to take the Fendi bag that you bitch talking about. You want $100,000 Fendi bag, you know, or a Birkin bag, whatever you want to call it, you know. All that shit, man. You women pride yourselves in that Kim Kardashian spirit, which is going to be stomped out in America, okay? And we coming into times that all hell is getting ready to break loose. Thus says Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right? And it says here, and it should come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, that should be stink. And I guarantee you these little bras don't know how to wash their ass right. You know, as many as cute they claim they are, or they profess to be, how much you want to bet they don't know how to wash their lower extremities? You know, box probably smell like a straight fish mackerel, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not going the backside, because a lot of these young chicks do not know how to wash their bodies right. They don't believe in soaking. They take a whole bath, man. They'll hop in the shower. They'll put the twat lips under the sink, under the fountain, and wash up real quick, man. After they got like 3 fucking pounds of semen pumped into them, they take a whole bath and go and lay with the next Jake or the Edomite or whoever they may be. You know what I'm saying? That's what these women do. I wonder why they have so many diseases. And it says, and instead of a girdle of rent, and instead of well-set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. And thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in war. All your fucking young thugs, or your goddamn O Block, or your FBGs, or your YMF Mellies, okay? Your 21 Savages, all them fucking niggas are gonna be put to death, man, okay? They're gonna be straight put to death, all right? Because, hey, your fucking O Block kings are getting ready to be shipped off to this World War III. They like to shoot shit up. They like to brag about RPGs. Well, go ahead. You can shoot as much shit up in the Middle East that you want. Them the niggas that Biden should be sending to fucking Ukraine, man. Okay? Send them niggas. They got a lot of energy. Okay? They full of fucking Kool-Aid and lean. Let them. They got all the energy in the world to do what they got to do. Let them niggas go out there and get smoked. Okay? Because honestly, every last one of you niggas need to be put to death. And that's exactly, and that's how the Most High feel. And it says, in our gates and a lament shall mourn, and she should be desolate and sit upon the, it says, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. Okay? Which your ass is going to be brought into confusion, man. All right? So, hey, you women, you live it up. Okay? This society is finna collapse. Things are getting ready to go up. The MOTB will be the only so-called way out of trouble. But you take the MOTB, the Most High is going to smite you. So either way it go, you fucked. But with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Shalom, and a Baba Ball.